Yeah, Big Team Battle is hitting Halo 5 this week. Speaking of things getting better, for free. This was a surprise to me. When before launch, 343 had told us. Well, they've said a while ago. Okay, Big Team Battle's not shipping with Halo 5, but it's going to be added as a free update later. I figured it was a convenient situation where they probably had to cut it just to make their set in stone release date, but it also had the other positive effect for them of pushing people to try Warzone, their big new thing, and it's a good thing people did because Warzone's amazing. But I didn't think we would get Big Team Battle this soon, but here it comes this week. It's out, and now that I think about it, it makes total sense because Call of Duty just hit. So, you might have had some people stray from Halo and go, ooh, Black Ops 3. Yeah. Like, no, come back to Halo 5. We've got Big Team Battle for you now. And, of course, it's maybe a preventative salvo fired over the Star Wars Battlefront deck as well, because that game is 1 week away.
Yep. Going to draw a whole lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see where the audience stays. Like, you're going to have Halo, you're going to have Star Wars, you have Fallout. Tomb Raider will be like an appetizer. Like, people will play that game.
It's a single-player game.
Yeah, people will play that game, but it's finite. There's an end, start and an end to it. These other games are like 100-hour games. Like, you could spend 100 hours in Halo, you could spend 100 hours in a multiplayer game.
Very true.
Star Wars and, Fallout,
Yeah, so, and we knew 343 had told us just before launch that Big Team Battle, when it did come, it would be bringing with it its own Big Team Battle specific maps, which was great news. They weren't going to try and crowbar it into the small arena maps or the huge Warzone maps. And the 4 maps, it's very interesting what they're doing here. They're made in Forge by community members with 343's help. So kind of the fundamental ideas and work done by the community, and then 343 comes in and sort of presumably polishes it up and
I like that.
smooths it out.
Cool.
Not to be too rude, but hopefully they're a little better than the 2 that launched. They were a little
Orion and
Pegasus.
Spots?
Yeah.
Well, it's funny you bring it up. Orion was yanked from matchmaking because it's a disaster. It's full of exploits and bad spawns.
Yeah.
I actually hate Pegasus a lot more than I don't. Orion, I don't
Which
have
one,
a huge.
Which one's Pegasus? Then?
Pegasus is the one
with the rocks.
Well, there's Orion's the one with the rocks off on the side.
Yeah.
And then Pegasus is the one where it's just like huge ramps up to this sort of like top area, and then there's just kind of a bowels area down below. And I do not like Pegasus. It's probably my least favorite Halo 5 map.
They changed Pegasus too, didn't there? Used to be like on the far, I guess if you're on the low ground looking up towards the top, there's that like there used to be a big sort of outdoors ramp that kind of went up to the side. That's gone now.
Yeah.
And that kind of, at first I was like, oh, that'll be nice, but it actually is not. It makes it worse. Like, it makes it harder to get to the top. Like, at least you could flank. I don't know. That map sucks.
and most of the other maps are really good, but those
Plaza.
I didn't like them in the beta either.
I was fine with
Pegasus.
Orion, but I didn't get a lot of it in the release, so I don't know about these exploits and stuff.
But so the 4 Big Team Battle maps, they're all sort of
inspired.
Inspired by classic Big Team Halo maps. You have a map called Basin, which is inspired by Valhalla. You have Guillotine, which is inspired by Headlong, and that's the one just from the screenshot. Like, as of our recording today, these aren't out yet.
Yeah.
So all we have to go by are the shots. And Headlong Guillotine looks super, almost exactly like Headlong from Halo 2, which brings back all kinds of warm and fuzzy memories. Deadlock, which is inspired by Standoff, that was a Halo 3 DLC map. And then a map called Recurve, which is inspired by Halo 4's Longbow. So I'm very eager to try these out. I love Big Team Battle. It'll be nice to have vehicles, because Warzone's the only place to have that you can get vehicles right now, and it's all, of course, done through the rec system. So it'll be nice to put Halo 5's mechanics to the test in a traditional classic 8-on-8 Big Team Battle scenario where it's just there's no rec system but there are vehicles and you got to control the vehicles, control the weapons. I cannot wait.
Neither can I. Big Team Battle was always like that awesome change of pace when you were playing with a big group of friends, or it's like nowadays when, you know, Twitch streamers or people like us want to play with community members or fans. Like, it's another great way to just like rotate people in and out and just get a lot of people playing together. Like, that's super cool and that's super fun.
And with dedicated servers, Warzone has been running pretty great for me, certainly, and I think for most people. You know, dedicated servers should run better than Big Team Battle ran in the, you know, Halo 2, Halo 3 kind of days. So all good news on the Halo side.
With Orion being pulled and like these new maps having like oversight from 343, it's nice to know somebody is watching over the little details.
Damn it.
It would be better if you didn't emphasize it so much. Like, that's the part that bugs
Ryan
me.
knows. That's so Ryan knows. That,
you're
hey,
cueing
Ryan,
me? That's for
Ryan,
my benefit?
I'm throwing you a softball here, buddy.
Like, it's radio. You can just look at me and give me the look.
You were looking away. That's why I did it extra emphasis.
Oh, man.